Okay, guys, welcome. Today is day number 13 of our 90-day challenge. The challenge is to be able to generate 10,000 US dollars per month using AI assisted online business. Now, the business is going to involve a number of things. Actually, it combines all the skills that we have been learning in the Smart Wolf Club. Okay, our members have been learning all these skills. It's going to talk about finance because that's what we focus on in the Smart Wolf Club. We focus on three things: financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. Okay, free up your time, be able to dislocate or locate anytime, anywhere in the world, whenever you want, without having to answer to some boss or to somebody else dictating where you should be at any particular time, because you will have achieved your freedom. So that is number two. Number three is the financial freedom. So you don't have to worry about who's going to pay your next bill, where your next meal is going to come from, because you learn the skills that position you to a level, they elevate you to the 1 percentile, okay? The 1% club. You join the 1% club in the world, okay? We've been to many places. We have coaches from all over the world. If you've been following us in the Smart Wolf Club, you know about that. We talk about this all the time. We learn so many things. We learn about trading online. Anything that is traded online, we learn how to trade the stuff. Forex, stocks, crypto, options, metals like gold, silver, commodities, oil, wheat, anything that is tradable, we learn how to trade it using very simple strategies, like, for example, the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 9:30 routine, 9:30 a.m. routine, Eastern Standard Time. We use alerts and signals. We learn all those skills, okay? We learn how to digital market, okay? Digital marketing. Now, this is the bread and butter. So whatever we're doing right now, actually, we are working with a student who is willing to share his journey along, okay? This is somebody who lives in the village. Some of us live there, okay? The villages where you live under $1 per day. If you show this person to make $1 per day online, you actually free their time. You start giving them financial freedom, because that's all they worked for. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day. Back breaking jobs. Bloody sweat jobs to make $1. Next day, get up and do that over and over. 24/7, 365 days a year. If you can show this person how to generate $1 by the click of a button on the computer or on their phone, mobile phone, because there's tons of mobile phones, on their phone, right here, on their phone. If you show that person how to do that on their phone, this is one phone, or on their phone, like this one. If you show them how to do that on their phone, like that one, it doesn't matter what size or shape, or that one. See that one? If you can show them to do that on their phone, we bring that on and you show them how to do that. Because the internet is everywhere now. There are mobile phones. There are over 6 billion cell phones in the world. These ones, these little gadgets you see here. If you can show somebody to make $1 online, my day, my job is done. Okay? So, brief history. Took this guy. It's now a few months ago. If you've been watching our videos, the playlists are below here. Before we came to this 90-day challenge, we had the free pro crypto training course, the free one. You can go and watch that. We had the free stock trading course. You can go and watch that, the playlist, just on this channel alone, okay? So we talk about trading, we talk about crypto, we talk about, now we are building digital marketing hub, okay? We're calling it a hub because it's focusing on three key hot topics, hot niches right now: AI, finance, and health, wellness and health. So we came up with all this put together, okay? So this student is building this hub and sharing the journey, okay? So that's why we're talking about the 90-day K challenge, because if you have joined us and you don't know what we're talking about, this is day 13. So that means, of course, there's day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, and 12, and today is day 13. So if you have not watched day 1, day 2, go and watch. We're going to put the playlist right here. Maybe we should pin the playlist on the comment section so you guys can easily find it. Okay, probably we do that. We put it on the comment section. Go and watch video 1, 2, and 3. And if you've not subscribed, subscribe. And follow along so that you can also, by the end of this challenge, you should have your own hub, H-U-B, that potentially can generate for you per month 10K US dollars per month. That is the goal. 10K per month. 10K per month. I'm going to keep repeating that. I'm going to actually put the mic right here so you guys can hear me. We're talking about 10K per month. Okay, I'm going to put the mic right there. So you can learn how to do that. 10K per month from home. The comfort of your home, the palm of your hand. If you have one of these little gadgets, you can do it right there. Okay, very simple. How are we going to do that? We have gone the journey. We've showed you what we have created so far. I'm going to share my screen right now, guys, so don't be impatient. The master teacher says, blessed are those who are patient. If you're a believer like I am, the master teacher says, be patient. Now, we're going to do 2 things before we share the screen. Number 1, we're going to put a disclaimer. Number 2, we say a prayer. The disclaimer first. Whatever I'm going to share with you guys is not financial advice or investment advice. Whatever we are doing is very risky. You can lose your entire investment. If you ever do the same things, please do your research. And if you have to go into this, please go into this with money that you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, don't put it in. Okay? Now, fortunately or unfortunately, whatever we are doing right now, we are using a lot of free tools. Okay? Like the AI tools that we are using, they're mostly free. The only investment we had was $100. That's our budget to build the entire thing, okay? And we have spent about $50 or $60 of that. We spent that on buying the domain name, okay? If you don't know what a domain name, don't worry. We'll show you what it is. You're going to learn that on day 1, day 2. We bought hosting, okay? We bought hosting. Hosting is where now your online assets, like all your content, all your offers, wherever they're going to be housed. The servers that this is going to be housed so that it can be available. The internet is what we call hosting. All right, and we're building this hub step by step. That's why I gave ourselves 90 days, okay? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, okay? Success doesn't happen overnight, okay? This is not some flyby, or this is not like some get rich quick scheme, okay? This is hard work. You're going to have to put the work. You're going to have to learn the skill. And if you need help, you can join the Smart Wolf Club. You can join our masterclasses if you need one of our coaches to help you. Some people need help. Some people can watch these videos and go ahead and implement. But most people, we've learned over many, many years. Some of us have been online since 1998. Our coaches have been with the Smart Wolf for years, 20 years. Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan, over 20 years doing this stuff, okay? Malemala from Cape Town, South Africa, over 17 years. Mr. Singh from India, Bombay, over 17 years. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia, over 17 years. Josephine from Sydney, Australia, over 12 years, 15 years, 16 years. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Many years these people have been doing this. Rosemary from New York, New York, over 15 years. Marcelina from Spain, Madrid, over 15 years. Mr. Scott from London, UK, over 17 years. Moses from Lagos, Nigeria, over 17 years. Mr. Peter from Nairobi, Kenya, over 8 years. My friend Rodriguez from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, over 17 years. Jose from Sacramento, California, over 17 years. And many, many. Carinsas, she's from Berlin, Germany, over 15 years. Guys, I cannot. Jurgensen from Denmark, there are so many. Wuhan from Singapore, over 15 years. She's been doing this. And many, many. Combined years of experience is probably 1,000 years. And then we got so many students who are killing it in the Smart Wolf Club. New students coming in. Now, I'm going to put the link in the description, guys. You can join the Smart Wolf Club. It's free to join. Your name, your email address, and so that you don't miss some of these trainings, okay? And you can ask questions. It doesn't matter. We have our social media links, emails. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you come in there and you don't ask a question, you're not going to get any answers, because people come and say, oh, there's no engagement. Well, you have to ask the question. If you ask the question, you're going to get a precise answer. If you ask a stupid question, you're going to get a stupid answer. So make sure you ask good questions that are helpful to you. You're going to get good answers that can help you. That's the trick. That most people don't know that. If you ask a stupid question, you're likely to get the reaction. There's always a when there is a reaction. There's when you act, there's a reaction equal to your act. So if you act stupidly, you're gonna get a reaction that is probably stupid. Okay, so if you never knew that, because most of the time you see that. Okay, you go out with somebody and they don't ask you not even an order of a good question. Most people just mediocrity. So you ask a good question, you're gonna get a good answer. Okay, I've learned that from my coaches. When you ask them a good question, you get good answers. If you ask a stupid question, you're likely to get to attract an equal reaction, which is a stupid answer. So if you learn that, that's the basics out of the way. Even like now, we're gonna talk about AI, right? This is exactly what I'm gonna focus on day 13. How to differentiate yourself from the masses, the 99% of the people who are using ChatGPT to write emails, who are using Google Gemini to find directions instead of. And then I'm going to show you where the 1% is. Like, I see that with my coaches, I see that with my students who are killing it, I see that with the members who are killing it, is that they have differentiated themselves from the masses, okay? They are acting, they are operating at a higher level, highest level ever. Their resonance is high. They are up here while everybody else is playing down here, okay? You know the pyramid of needs, so they are almost at the apex. Whereas everybody, the masses, are down at the bottom, just asking ChatGPT stupid questions, okay? Like, what is the tallest tree in the world, okay? Now, you're going to get an answer equal to your question now. But if you are yearning, aspiring to enjoy the 3 freedoms that we talk about, financial freedom, location freedom, time, especially if you have to buy back your time. Because I know there's a lot of students who have financial freedom. I mean, we have some of the top professionals in our group. They have financial freedom. They got plenty of finances, plenty of money. They got plenty, but they don't have location freedom. They don't have time freedom. They have to be there to make lots of money. They have to work. They have to answer to a boss. They have to answer to, if it's not a boss, to their clients, customers. You have business bringing you a lot of money, but your clients hold you at ransom. People can yell at you at any time. You didn't deliver this on time. Why is this leaking? Why is the paint looking like this? Why was my grass not cut properly? Why is my grass not square? Why is my grass not straight? Why is my vehicle making noise? Things like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? The industries where people make a lot of money, but somebody's holding your balls, literally. Okay? I'm sorry for my language. So we want to free ourselves from that, so we can be able to make money while we sleep, while we are away, while we are enjoying the things that people like. Because we survey our members, and most people say, I like to travel, I like to travel. Now, it's not easy to travel, because if you are tethered by a job, if you are employed or you are working for a business you own a business that owns you, you are not going to have the time to travel. You're not going to have the money, probably. Probably not going to have the choices. You don't have the time, the flexibility. You don't have location freedom. You're tethered to your offices in Manhattan, so you have to be in Manhattan to answer your customers, your clients. You cannot be in Timbuktu while your clients are in Manhattan. It's going to be sometimes difficult, because if you have to go there to deliver, to do the operation, or to fix the vehicle, or to cut the grass, or to paint the house, to mow the lawn, to landscape the buildings, or to cook, make the food or something, chef or personal trainer, you have to be there. You know what I mean? So you don't have the location freedom. But the main thing is, for those of you who are yearning for freedoms, the 3 of them, we are not worried about other freedom. I know there's millions of freedoms people are fighting for. I see that every day on my chat, on my phone, people fighting for political, religious, gender, all these types of freedoms. Oppression, I don't know what freedoms. So we are not interested in those other. We are only interested in the 3: financial, location, time. If you are up to that task, please join us. Now, let's say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power almighty, we pray that whoever is going to apply this training may be successful. We pray that whoever is going to apply this training may join the 1% club. We also pray that all the members who are going to learn this training put it into action, that may see the results that we are all looking for. In the belief of the power mighty, we pray. Amen. Guys, let's share our screen as I promised. Once we pray, once we're done with those, I'm going to share my screen. And guys, I'm going to show you something. There are several AI tools out there. But for the beginners, I know we're talking about ChatGPT, we're talking about Google Gemini, and at Google we have so many. There's Nano Banana for images, and the ChatGPT we have DAL E3P, we have many other tools out there. But right now we are focusing on building our hub. And when I talk about our hub, it's this one right here. Guys, I'm going to move this mic to the side so I can see my screen. There we go. I hope I didn't distort the sound. My technical guys tell me not to move the mic in the middle of the recording, but I do that quite often and I get myself in trouble. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, I think you can all hear me. Okay. So it's the Profit Hub, that one there. It's a very simple website when you look at it. We just created this using AI, okay? And if you are not there during the creation, you can go ahead. And you can see it's not 100% as such. It is good. It's looking really good right now, but it's not 100%. I'm sure some of you can spot some of the flaws, okay? We are working to fix that. It's a work in progress, guys, but this is a good beginning for my student, okay? So, we did the research using AI. Everything here is AI. We've used AI tools, and all we have used is Google Gemini, ChatGPT, and Hostinger. Hostinger is our hosting company, and they have a website builder, AI website builder, so we are taking advantage of that. And if you want some hosting that gives you AI powers, you can go and subscribe to Hostinger. Okay, this is where we had to pay like $50, okay? Go ahead and open an account. You can use the link in the description. That is our affiliate link. Use that, okay? Motivates us to make these free videos for you guys, okay? So what we are doing is we are using AI to create a content hub. At the same time, we have created a store, an online store, okay? This is an online store where individuals, folks like you and me, can actually come and purchase services, products, digital products, and even physical products in the future. We're going to add all these beautiful products which are going to be hand selected by AI for us. Okay, we use AI to list the products, and we are going to drive traffic. When I talk about traffic, is humans, eyeballs, to these offers using organic and paid advertising. Okay, so organic. How are we going to attract organic traffic? Of course, is by creating content online and sharing the content online. We're going to share the content, and this content we create, we use AI to create the content so we can save time, okay? I know when I talk about AI, some of you feel scared or exhausted because you've had this so many times in the last 1 year or few months. It's all about AI everywhere you go, on YouTube, social media. Everybody's talking about AI tool. One AI tool they have discovered, a magic AI tool. But in our cases here, we are just going to be sharing the ones that are working for us. But let me tell you one thing about AI, okay? There's no reason to be scared about AI. The main thing is to cooperate with AI, okay? Cooperate. AI is not going to take your job. I can assure you that, my brothers and sisters. AI is not going to take your job. The person who's going to take your job is the guy who has learned, the guy or the girl who has learned how to use AI. So if you learn the skills and position yourself, this is the time, okay? You're going to be more valuable to your organization. Or if your organization doesn't value AI, then you can move on to another organization that values AI. So a lot of opportunities in the AI world, okay? So that's why some of us in the Smart Wolf Club are taking it upon ourselves to educate ourselves on how to use AI. And with that said, let's go to Google Gemini, for example. I did that with ChatGPT. I saved you that video, but I'm going to copy the same thing and put it on Gemini. Now, for your AI to give you the results that you're looking for, you have to train your AI. It's like your little agent, okay? When you have an assistant, you want to have your assistant understand you. You want your assistant to know what you like and what you don't like, so when they're assisting you, they know exactly what to do. What does you like? You like perfection, of course, so they're going to make sure everything is perfect. They like timely. You like to be punctual, so they're going to try to be punctual. They know you like quick results. You like efficiency, then they're going to be efficient. You like short answers, then they're going to give you short answers. But if you just go to ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, can you show me how to make 10K per month tomorrow? How to make $1,000 today? Well, ChatGPT is going to give you an answer. They're just going to give you a generic answer, okay, general answer, because they really don't know who you are. So the first thing you have to do to separate yourself from the masses, the mistakes that I know a lot of people are doing. I see this in the community. Now, the advantage you guys have with me is that I belong to the Smart Wolf Club, and I see a lot of our students. We see in the back end, we see a lot of mistakes that people make, okay? Especially with this AI, because AI is new to everybody. We are all learning about AI. It's just in the last few years that AI has become, is gone to the streets, okay? Before, only a few individuals used AI, okay? Only a few companies. It was unaffordable. But now, it has gone mainstream. So we cannot distance ourselves. So the best thing is to learn really quick and adapt really fast and take advantage of it. You know, it's like a wave. So you want to be ahead of the curve, okay? So here we go. So what do we do with our AI? Now, to get the best results, you have to train your AI and on what type of results you expect, okay? So I spend a lot of time doing that with ChatGPT, and this is what I got, okay? So now you can see my answers are precise. So like I come to ChatGPT here and I send a prompt, 0 to 10K per month autopilot. I have $0 and 30 days, okay? I just went to ChatGPT and told them that. I have $0 and 30 days. Outline a plan to legally earn $10,000 on autopilot using hidden income hacks online that no one talks about. These hacks should allow me to work from home or anywhere in the world where there is an internet connection. Now, this prompt is literally what we stand for in the Smart Wolf Club, okay? We want freedom. So we can work from anywhere, financially, okay? Location and time, okay? So we want ChatGPT to help us, okay? So ChatGPT comes back and says, all right, here's the truth. Most people chasing get stuck because they do random stuff with no structure, okay? So I told ChatGPT to be really blunt with me, tell me the truth, tell me everything, okay? You want 10K in 30 days from $0? Short answers. That's what I told ChatGPT. I don't like long explanation, generic explanation. I want precise step, bullet points. That's exactly what I told ChatGPT. And this is exactly what I got, okay? You want it from 0? You need speed, systems, and leverage. Exactly. And that's what we are doing. We want to work with speed. We have to use a system. And that's exactly what we are doing here. We have a Profit Wellness Hub. This is the hub that we're going to use for that student. We're going to use speed within 90 days. Okay, we're moving fast. 90 days to be at 10K per month. That's not a joke. Okay, from 0 to 10K per month in 90 days. That's not a joke. Okay, that is speed. Systems. Okay, we are using systems, AI systems. We are leveraging AI. Okay, so we literally, that is there. Just a clean, aggressive plan built for someone who knows how to execute. So basically, I told AI, ChatGPT, that I know how to execute. I gave examples of what I've been able to execute. So now ChatGPT understands what type of a person I am. And you can see the type of answers I'm getting. Now, if you use the same prompt without you telling your ChatGPT who you are, that your capabilities, and give this same prompt, you're probably going to get a very, very generic answer. You can try it, okay? I'm going to leave this here. You can screenshot it, type it on your ChatGPT, and see what type of answer you get. You're not going to get the same answer, okay? Same prompt, different answers. Why? Because you have not trained your AI. I have trained my AI. How do you train your AI? Is by simply telling the AI who you are, okay? So how do you do that? Okay, so I'm gonna, because I've done that with ChatGPT, I'm gonna copy the same information and put it on Google Gemini, so I can train Google Gemini right in front of you guys. Okay, I'm doing this for my student, and let's go. So here we go, Google Gemini. Okay, so we're gonna go here where it says settings. So once you log on to gemini.google.com, you're gonna go to the settings, and where it says instructions for Gemini. Okay, so you're gonna click that, and you can see here instructions for Gemini. Share info about your life and preferences to get more helpful responses, and add new info here, or ask Gemini to remember something during a chat. So basically they're trying to have you build your own profile on Gemini. That way Gemini can give you those custom results, not generic results. Okay, so you're gonna so you can see examples, show examples. Okay, use simple language, avoid jargon. These are some of the things you can tell. I am a vegetarian, so don't suggest recipes with meat. Okay, so if you are a vegetarian, why would you want a recipe with meat? Okay, after responding, include a Spanish translation if, for example, that is your preferred language. When trip planning, include the cost per day if that is what you are interested in. You want to know how much it costs you daily. I can only write code in JavaScript, for example. Some of you are good in Java, Python, so you might say you want Python. This is just an example. I prefer short, concise responses. You see, most people would want that. They don't want these long, windy sentences. So that's just an example, bullet points. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy what I put for ChatGPT. So I'll go back here, and where it says personalization. Now you can see my instructions are right here. So I'm just going to copy these and paste them. So select all, and then I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go to Gemini. All right, right there. And I'm going to just boom. Okay. That's not all. I also want to copy everything else about myself. All right, so we're going to go back here. I said more about me. I select that also, select all. I'm going to copy, go back. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to just add this. Let's see. There we go. And I'm continuing just to add everything that I have on ChatGPT. Okay. Go back. Let's see, I was at the end of it. Alright, I'm gonna do the same. Select, copy, copy. Let's see where we are. And boom. Alright, so now I'll submit that. Say something went wrong, so maybe it's too much. Let's see how much. Something went wrong, the info wasn't saved. Click submit to try again. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, I see here I have to change these ChatGPT Pro plans. Okay, here is another hack, guys, for ChatGPT which I used. Use the ChatGPT Pro and Plus plans for more precise and high quality answers. I want responses identical to the paid Pro version. I love my content to sound energetic, motivational, and things like that. Okay, so you gotta tell ChatGPT or Gemini exactly what you want. So now I think Gemini is probably too much information here. So I'm gonna go to Gemini Pro plans. Okay, let's see if that works. Something went wrong. It doesn't tell me what it is. Okay, let's remove some of these. Let's truncate it. Maybe if we truncate it. Alright, let's remove that. Let's see if that works. No, something went wrong. Okay, how many? We can find out how much. I think it doesn't like the whole thing is too much. Alright. on that. Okay, I think we are good. Okay, so now we do have what we want. So now if we go back to Gemini and do a new chat, and we're going to upload this video that we just created, and I want, based on that video, we want to get, it's a YouTube video that we created for you guys. That was our day number 12, which is this one right there. I'm gonna upload it. Let's see if it really uploaded it. Might be too much. Did it upload? Let's see. It's that one. See, upgrade to Google AI Pro. Most capable features. Reasoning, maths, and code. You can choose whichever one. Or fast all-round help. Okay, so let's see. Using the video upload, suggest a YouTube video title that will attract many subscribers, viewers, likes. There you go. It says exceeds the limit. So we just say analyze the video uploaded, and then do some serious research to suggest a YouTube video title that will attract many subscribers, viewers, likes, and shares. Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, it says exceeds the limit. So this video exceeds the limit. It's a very long video. So it's not gonna help us. The goal was to keep it below this. Let's see what's the limit here. They don't tell it the limit, but let's see. All right, what we can do is we can probably get our channel link. Let's see if we can get a link to a channel. Channel link, dashboard. It's gonna be on the settings. Let's see if it will give us the channel link here. No. Let's go to our channel link. Yeah, here's our channel URL. This one right here. So let's go and use the channel link then instead. Analyze the our channel using this URL. Okay, so it's not going to work because of this video here is too big. Okay, so let's just see if we can just use that channel. Okay, so now it's analyzing our channel. Okay, Google Gemini is analyzing our channel. Okay, it's gonna start the research. Okay, it's analyzing. It's gonna take a moment. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with this, but you can see it's doing the research. So I'll share with you what comes up in our next video. So I can end this day 13 right now. I want to keep this short today for one specific reason. Some of you are very, very impatient, and I want to be able to play to your wishes that you wanted a short video. I had that from the last one. Some of them are very long, so I'm going to keep this short. Day 13 is going to be a very short one. It's a special day for you guys, especially for those of you who have been yearning for a short video. So we're going to have this today. It's just going to be a short video, but I will share the longer video coming up on day 14, which is we have a video, 1 or 2 videos every week. Okay, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the video. Okay, we are looking forward to a point where we can have a video every single day for you guys, but at the moment we are limiting ourselves to about 1 or 2 because we are extremely busy. There's so much that I have to do. There's a lot of students we are working with. There's a lot of coaches that we are working with, and then we do these things that we are sharing. We do this every single day. We breathe and do this. So when I talk about trading, I'm actually out there trading. When I talk about building content sites, I'm actually out there doing the same. So when we talk about creating YouTube videos for channels, we are doing multiple channels. So all that requires time, okay, and dedication. So, and we all have 24 hours a day, so sometimes it's very difficult to have a video recorded and uploaded every day for you guys. But I'm going to limit myself to about 1 to 2 every week, 1 to 2 videos every week. And so you'll be getting a video at least every week, to a point where we can start doing this every single day. So we do 1 to 2, at least. Sometimes we do 2 videos, sometimes we do 1, depending on how much workload we have. Okay, and of course I'm also depending on the student, because whatever we are sharing is something that we are doing with the student. And so if I have nothing going on that week, then we don't have a video shared. Okay, if I don't have anything that the student allows me to share, I don't share. Okay, because I do what they say or say what they do. Okay, so here you can see it's actually done. You can see it's giving me some insights and recommendations. It's giving me some examples. You can see it's giving me like some examples of topics that can be very, very inspiring. Okay. Okay, so I will leave this here and then we can continue next time. All right, guys? Peace. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this. Peace. I'm going to stop this now.